up, y'all? So a couple of weeks ago I went on this really fun 600-mile motorcycle trek. I started in Portland, Oregon and went west over to the coast and then all the way down the Oregon coast into Northern California, where I headed east on Highway 299 along the Trinity River into Weaverville, where I live. It took me 3 days to do it. I brought all my camping gear with me and camped out along the way, and I had such an amazing time, and my bike performed so good that I wanted to make this video talking about what I'm gonna call the ultimate affordable adventure motorcycle, the Suzuki DR650. I was gonna wash it up a little bit for this video, but then I realized, you know, an adventure motorcycle should be dirty, because to me, what an adventure motorcycle is a bike you can hop on and go for hundreds or even thousands of miles to the most remote corners of the world, carrying everything you need with you. So it needs to be able to handle a huge variety of road conditions, from freeways to highways, dirt roads, gravel roads, single track, and it needs to be able to do all of it while carrying luggage with you. So the DR650 is big enough that it has no problem passing cars on the freeway going uphill, but it's also light enough that it can handle some pretty gnarly single track. It's just a simple, straightforward, no frills motorcycle. Single cylinder, air-cooled engine, no fuel injection, no radiator, no anti-lock brakes, no heated hand grips, nothing extra that's gonna break when you're out in the middle of nowhere. And pretty much everything on this bike can be fixed using this little tiny toolkit that you keep right down here. The design of the DR650 is so good that they haven't changed it at all since 1996. You know, they hit the nail on the head when for 24 years and counting, they've been making the same exact motorcycle, realizing there's no way they could possibly improve the design of it. Which brings me to my next point, affordable. Because they've been making the same model for so many years, there's a ton of them out there, so it's pretty easy to find a used one for sale. And parts are extremely affordable and easy to find. I bought this motorcycle from my uncle Paul Stephen Illick for well under $2,000. Uncle Steve would have been 70 this year. He died way too young, but I'm glad that before he died he passed on the love for riding motorcycles and also for modifying them, which is a big point I need to make in this video. Stock DR650 is not necessarily the best adventure motorcycle. There are definitely a few aftermarket parts I put on there to make it more suitable for longer rides. When I first got this motorcycle, it had this horrible purple and yellow neon thing going on. So the first thing I did was to take a blow dryer and pull the decal off the gas tank. I eventually painted the gas tank white and the frame black, but by far the hugest improvement that I made was the seat. The stock seat is this little narrow hard thing. It's like a 2x4. After sitting on it for like more than an hour, it starts to hurt. There's no way I could have done 600 miles in 3 days on the stock seat. This seat made it all possible. This is made by Seat Concepts. The model is the commuter model, and it comes with the seat and the cushion and everything, and you staple it onto your original seat pan. It's a pretty easy installation process, and it just made this bike so much more comfortable to ride for long periods of time. Also have these hand guards by Moose Racing to protect your hands, and the levers in case the bike tips over. I have the skid plate also made by Moose Racing. I bought both of those from Fader's Motorcycles in Renton, California. Shout out, Corn Fader. Let's see what else I got. These side racks are made by Precision Racks, pmracks.com in San Diego, California. And they're so I can attach luggage onto the side, and also it protects the bike a little bit more. The rear rack was already on there when I got the bike from Uncle Steve, as well as these handlebars. He put these Tusk handlebars on there. And then up front I put new turn signals on and new plastics. That's because I hit a deer at night one time riding the motorcycle. It broke those. I also broke my collarbone. But I replaced those. Actually replaced these with plastics from a DRZ. I thought they were a little sportier looking, a smaller, sportier looking. And I put these eyes on there just for strapping on any extra luggage if you want to. But that's it. Those are the only mods I've done to it. Eventually I would like to get a larger gas tank. I believe a Service makes a larger plastic gas tank to go on there. And that's it. Then I would have the ultimate affordable adventure motorcycle. See, there's no need to spend a ton of money on a really expensive adventure motorcycle that has all the bells and whistles that you're afraid to scratch and take out in the woods or anything. Buy yourself a cheap DR650. Your adventures will go a lot further if you're not afraid to tip it over. And if it does tip over, it's easy to pick right back up. There's no delicate parts that are gonna break or anything. Just pick it right back up and keep riding. So that's it, folks. Thanks for watching. I'll leave you with a few extra shots of my motorcycle ride down the coast. See you next time.